"Don't talk to the fat girl. She's not cool enough to hang out with us." These were the words of my middle school peers. At the time, I never realized that half of my 6th grade class was suffering from weight gain. I later realized that we were all experiencing puberty. Thankfully, middle school has ended. Unfortunately, the media has only begun to impact my body image. In the February 2007 edition of Biological Psychiatry, a survey showed that 9 million Americans are suffering from eating disorders. 9 million. Today, I would like to inform you about the influence of peers and media on 2 major eating disorders, anorexia and bulimia. To begin, it is important that you understand the weight loss process behind anorexia and bulimia. Anorexia, as defined by ANRED, is an eating disorder where a person refuses to maintain normal body weight for age and height. A person with anorexia is overwhelmingly concerned with his or her body image, as you already know. Due to a severe body image struggle, the person is terrified of gaining weight. In order to avoid gaining weight, the person will engage in intentional starvation. Obviously, extreme weight loss occurs from this starvation. An anorexic will justify missing a meal in order to get rid of calories obtained from another snack or another meal. Now that you understand the weight loss process behind anorexia, it's time for us to look at weight loss through a bulimic's eyes. Bulimia, simply described, is an eating disorder where a person will eat excessive amounts of food and get rid of the food through vomiting, overexercising, and even laxative abuse. Just like anorexia, those struggling with bulimia are obsessed with their body image. Through one famous slogan, you will understand the bulimia's viewpoint. Once you pop, you just can't stop. Pringles. They just can't stop eating. Their actions are so shameful, they take extreme measures to get rid of their body of calories. Again, these measures include vomiting, overexercising, and laxative abuse. Here's an easy way to relate to those experiencing bulimia. Have you ever bought your favorite bag of chips and found yourself eating half of the bag or even the whole bag? I have, and it's discouraging. I feel terrible for eating so many chips and feel like it's necessary for me to exercise an extra 5 or 10 minutes. The difference is that this is not a daily habit for me. A bulimic suffers daily and at every meal. Why do these 2 groups feel so extreme about their weight? Allen Ginsberg said, "Whoever controls the image controls the mind." Peers control image through their word and actions. As I stated earlier, my middle school peers caused me to feel fat by mocking me. Looking back, I was never truly overweight. A little chubby, but not overweight. Media played a huge role in the words of my peers. Magazines are flooded with pages of supermodels. For example, Lucky. The media sets a standard for the ideal body image through these pictures. TV is packed with dieting commercials. Stacy lost 20 pounds in 1 month, and you can too. Shows such as Dr. 90210 on E! Promote cosmetic surgery as a quick fix to weight issues. Problem is that cosmetic surgery is expensive. Not everyone can afford such a quick fix. According to Businessweek, Americans spend $40 billion a year in weight loss programs and products. We spend $40 billion a year trying to look like models from magazines. Does that sound crazy to you? With all of this pressure, it's obvious why some turn to anorexia and bulimia to solve their weight issues. To the advantage of those battling with the eating disorders, associations such as the National Eating Disorders Association and Eating Disorders Coalition recognize the negative influence on weight from peers and media. These associations are working diligently to prevent eating disorders by educating the public on symptoms and revealing the harmful side effects. If you feel that you may have an eating disorder, your recovery depends on you informing a therapist or a medical professional. The National Eating Disorders Association urges you to tell someone immediately. There are also dieting programs such as Weight Watchers that promote healthy eating habits without dietary supplements. They do not encourage you to miss meals. They also don't encourage you to give up on your favorite sweets. The reality is that kids will never stop mocking other kids about their weight. The media will never stop promoting thin model bodies. However, we can make a difference by understanding the mindset behind the eating disorder. What goes through a person's mind before they decide to starve their body or binge and purge? A perfectly thin body is not the answer. A perfectly healthy body is the answer. Thank you.